direct and indirect. In other words, that's what I call counter-racist codification. See, the victims of racism don't have a code. The white supremacists have a code. And what is a code? A code is an exact way of going about doing things. That's all a code is. A plumbing code, an electrical code, a fire code. You go in a building and they'll say, this building is not up to code. What do you mean not up to code? Well, the electricity. I mean, the way you have your wiring all over the place and whatnot. And that's why you keep having shortages, because you're not up to code. And every now and then your lights go out with no explanation because your wiring is not up to code. Your circuit breakers are not up to code. And they will find when fire examiners come into a building, they'll say, you don't have any, you're not up to code here because you don't have a fire escape. You don't have an escape route in case there is a fire. And in most places, sooner or later, there's going to be a fire of some type. People do handle fire. So how are the people going to get out of here? You don't have an exit. People don't know how to get out. You don't have a stairwell. This is a huge building. You don't have a fire escape of any kind. You don't have an outside fire escape, a landing or something. How are the people going to get out? You don't have an alarm system. Where's the sprinkler system in here? It means, as a compensatory thing for your fire. It's not up to code, so we're going to have to shut this building down until you get this place up to code. Now, it's the same way with relationships between people. White people have been taught one code for too long, and they have to admit that because they're the ones that taught me that they were taught that. And every other black person. This is how the term white supremacy came into being. I didn't invent that term. They said that, hey, we conquered non-white people. We went all over the world, and anywhere we saw somebody with color in their skin, we killed them like rabbits in many cases, like in the so-called continent of Australia. They just went there, and they had some people called Aborigines, and by their own admission, their own history books, they said we shot them just like they were rabbits. Just shot them on sight. We go hunting for them and whatnot. We just push them out of the way, and those that couldn't get out of the way, we just killed them. I mean, they're not anything anyway. They don't matter. I mean, what are they? They're animals. I mean, they're worse than animals because at least animals, are easier to control. I mean, but by them being animals in the form of people, they make more problems. So just get these problems out of the way so we can clear this land and make something out of it. They're not doing anything with it anyway. They're useless. And they did the same thing all over the world and bragged about it for many years. They don't brag about it now. But for many years, the only good Indian is a dead Indian. The only good Negro, only they didn't say Negro, is a dead Negro. So it's understandable that they have a code for that. It's the white code, the white supremacist code. It's the thing that has kept many white people going and adventurous and make them want to explore the South Sea Islands and whatnot. And even when they talk about going to other planets, even today, they're not going just to see about the minerals that are there. They know that they are there. They say it might be some people there. And when I was going to the movies at a very young age, going back to the 1930s, they showed we want to go somewhere and find the clay people. It might be some people up there with dark skins. And if we find them, we're going to kill them because that's what we do with people like that.